This is the last piece of equipment you'll ever repair.
No, far from it. Far from it, I'm sure.
We're maybe halfway there, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I keep buying broken stuff, so then I have to fix everything.
Mark picked out the best color for this chute. And I think at the end of the video, you guys could see what color it is, because it is kind of awesome. You're adding the paint stripper to get some of the, I don't know, get it back to basic.
I want to get any of the old paint off that's kind of flaking or coming undone or anything. Just want to kind of strip it and get it clean. I got some new paint for it, but I didn't want to just slap that over old paint and old rust and things like that. So I'm like, well, we'll try some of the gel stripper stuff. It usually works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to brush it on everything real good. Give it a few minutes to sit. I think it says 15 minutes. So we'll get it on, let it sit, and then I'll get the heated power washer out. We'll just blast the heck out of it.
Yeah.
It'll come loose, clean it, brighten it. And then probably need to move it out of what will be a mud puddle over to the concrete or something. And we'll get it dry, primed, and painted. I've got to replace the boards on the floor. They were completely rotten and gone. So I'm like, well, before I bolt boards down to it, let's strip this and slap some new paint on it and have it kind of refreshed. And birds are annoying.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway,
our Dolores needs to go in it here pretty soon. Her hooves are out of control, and
yep.
And she is gonna get
She's got a date with a syringe.
She does have a date with the syringe this weekend. Not this weekend, but sometime this month or two. We're gonna try not to have her stand on that hoof too much and have any more bulls. So we're gonna do the AI with her. So I think that'll be a good choice. And she is such a good mom, and she still produces really beautiful little children. And then Mabel we'll start working on her next year, right? She's about it next year or the following year?
Maybe next fall, but probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know. She'd be, because like July, she'll be a year. And I think it's a good idea to wait till her.
Seriously, it's when we talk, that's the only time.
I think it's a good idea to wait till they're 2, but I don't know for sure. We'll look at some details and talk to people that we know that know more than we do.
Yeah.
And decide.
Yeah, that's true. Looking forward to seeing this all done. This was part of the barn deal. This was one of the pieces of equipment that we grabbed. That was part of the
like the swapping.
The swapping of the equipment for the barn fix. So I feel really lucky, because all this stuff is sometimes hard to acquire. So at least not for a good price.
It's easy to acquire if you spend for it.
I guess so. Well, you're doing great, sweetie.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Guess it's peeling off pretty good. Our pigs are getting their winter exercise. You can see they're just loving the pasture. There's 4 of them out there. We sold the piglets this morning, sent them off to a new home, and all the moms are out there just trying to get some exercise and get some fresh air after raising 9 piglets, you know. It's a lot of work. But look how good they look out there. I love seeing them out there. Digging for bugs. So fun. Mark went ahead and used the blowtorch and got the metal all dry and warm. And he is getting his primer ready. And he's gonna use his automotive paint gun to get this sprayed. When did you get this little automotive gun? When you owned your motorcycle, or?
Go.
Years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Diet Dr. Pepper for Mark? That's nice, thank you. Glad we don't have the chickens out. They'd be all spray painted.
Chicken footprints in our squeeze chute like we had in our epoxy.
Yes.
A rooster walking around here for weeks with a pair of nice cream colored epoxy slippers on his feet.
I got Mark a light, but there's nothing better than daylight, but had to wait all day for the sun to go down.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've been at it for a minute. It finally got warm enough and the sun was up and I'm like, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
After I got the stink done, I came up and I'm like, it's actually pretty warm right now. I think that looks pretty sharp. We got it done just in time, just before it got dark. It's a little chilly, but it finally warmed up this afternoon and was pretty warm with the sun glaring on it. And so I just went for it. Now, let that cure, check it tomorrow, see if it's fully cured up, and then we'll put the new floorboards down here. And then I think it's ready to go. Oh, no, still got to put some ropes on it. There's one on that catch, but then there's a rope that goes from here over the top to the latch on that swing out. And then there's a rope that goes from there back over to here that goes to that drop gate to raise and lower that gate in the back. And I got some new rope for it, so we'll get that put on tomorrow if it's all cured up. And yeah, we'll get the whole thing all back together, all set and ready to go. Okay, we've got it in here in the pen finally. New ropes on it, everything's ready to go. Got our tools. We're gonna get poor old Dolores in here for the first time and see if we can get her hooves trimmed up and try to get her doctored up good today. She's supposed to go to her boyfriend's pen tomorrow. I guess that's what we call it. We've got some friends that are gonna AI her and hopefully get her pregnant with some artificial insemination. So they've got a pen with some other heifers that she's gonna go with to kind of help her come into cycle, and then they'll get her bred for us. We wanted to do that rather than trying to bull again because I think she was struggling to stand for the bull. And if we can do this, we can do it quicker, get her back here, and see if we can do some work on them hooves. Now we've got this thing in here, I think we can finally get that. We can get her in here, squeeze her up where she's supported, and then we can pull her leg and tie it off and be able to hold it up and really work on them hooves and try to get them cleaned up. So Everest is back doing his little coaxing magic with her. I have the unfortunate role of having to be the boss on the mountain, so everybody's like, looks at me like bad cop, but they look at him like they're buddy and pal. So He's gonna try to coax her with some grain. Get her to come up here and come in. Maybe should we walk her, just kind of push her out here, and then where's she coming now? Piggies, it's time to go to the woods. Go on, you guys. Come on. Mabel, are you gonna go forage with the pigs? No, you're gonna jump the mountain? Poor thing, her hooves are so overgrown. Hopefully we can get them. Come on. Her backs don't look too bad. Them front ones are so long. So you can keep her attention. She's getting closer, sort of, huh? We got a halter on her, but she doesn't lead well. You can kind of direct her, but she wants to run and push back. Okay. Well, that was an adventure. It was easier than it's ever been. But she got in here and started pooping all over everything, so then it was slippery, so we learned a few things there. I think I'm gonna get a rubber mat to bolt down on those boards so she's got a little bit better grip next time. But we did get her trimmed back, and holy cow, it's a million times better. And it was a lot easier than other times, because otherwise I'd have to just try to hold her leg up, and I'm holding her like this, and she's trying to lay on me, and it just didn't work, and that worked out good. I think we cut it a little over an inch off of each of her front toes. On that outside horn, it was just so overgrown.
I'd say 2 inches.
Easily, right?
Yeah.
So much. But it was so overgrown that she was literally sitting back like this on her heel.
We basically cut off half of her hoof.
Oh yeah, really close. It sure looks it. It was so long. And then now she's got them pointed down. She's going to be tender on them for a little bit just because her ankles have been used to being walked so far back. But hopefully, this is a chronic thing like we've been fighting. We knew it was. But she's better, and now we got the squeeze chute finished in here. So now this is something that we can do a lot easier, and we can do it every couple of weeks if we have to. Once they start to get a little bit growth, we can get her in here and trim them down and not have to take an inch and a half. We can take just a little bit, file them back, trim them up, get them going good. Hopefully we can get her growing and get her showing off her new strut. Look at that. She wasn't even putting weight on it before.
There you go. She just wants some food. That's been like an hour process.
Got Dolores loaded this morning. We're gonna take her over. She walked in pretty well with that hoof being trimmed up. Got her locked up front. Take her over to her friend's house and see if we can get her artificially inseminated. Get some babies coming. Nice, beautiful morning for it. Brought the boys home tonight. Put them in the corral, and they immediately came running out here to the top of the Lookout Mountain, what we call Shotgun Ridge. And they're just checking it out, having a good time, happy to be home, I think. It's good to have them back here on our place instead of out on other property, I suppose. So